Alright, welcome back. Today's episode is short but extremely important. We are talking about naming an organization, the thing that keeps your Figma files clean, easy to understand, and professional. If you have ever opened a messy file where nothing is named properly, you know how hard it is to work. So in this video, I'll show you how to name things the right way and structure your file like a real design system. Let's start. I'll create a simple button on the canvas, a frame, some text, and maybe an icon. By default, the layers are something like frame 1, start 1, and the same text label. This is fine for tiny projects, but if you leave names like this, your file becomes impossible to manage. So here is the rule. Name layers based on their job. I'll rename them like button/container, button/icon, and button/label. This takes 10 seconds, but it makes your entire design system clearer instantly. Now I'll turn this button into a component. Instead of naming it like button copy 3 or blue button etc., I'll use this pattern, group/component. For example, button/primary, button/secondary, navbar/item. This keeps everything grouped inside the asset panel. When your design system grows, this structure is what shapes you. If you have variants, keep the naming simple. A button might have state like default, hover, pressed, focus, and type like primary and secondary. Variants should always follow the logic. Property equal to value. That's it. You shouldn't see long names like primary hover light blue button. Instead, just keep it simple like primary default, primary hover, primary pressed. In the same way, secondary default, secondary hover, etc. Figma handles the switching using properties. Next, let's talk about pages in the left sidebar. Avoid random names like page 1, page 2, test, untitled. Instead, keep it clean like mood board, designs, components, screens, and more. This helps you and it helps anyone else using your file. If your component contains other components like a card with an image, title, and a button, name the layers clearly like card/image, card/title, card/button. This ensures every nested element stays readable and consistent. Here is the only rules you need. Name things based on function, not color. Avoid names like blue button. Instead, use primary. Keep names short. Use the slash to group components. Don't rename randomly. Stay consistent. This alone makes your design system feel way more professional. This is a short episode, but it's one of the most important ones. In the next episode, we'll actually build a reusable component library, which is very important. So make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.